Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. So today I'm doing a Patreon request and it is for Aldous Harding and the song The Barrel, and I'm going to be watching the music video too. So never heard of Aldous Harding ever, so this is a completely unique and new experience for me. I don't know what type of music it is. I don't know. I don't know the vibe or anything. I don't know at all. So I like going to videos where I really just don't know, and sometimes I wonder if you'd like me to do a bit of research before I do a reaction, or do you like it that I have no idea about what they're like? Let me know on that one actually. But yeah, I'm excited to do this. All I know is that they are female, so let's go for it, shall we? Oh, nice guitar.
I feel your love. I feel time is up. When I was a child, I never knew enough what that do to me.
Okay, wasn't expecting that. Quite instantly that just took over me. First of all, that just beautiful plucky guitar, then those beautiful little piano notes coming in. I was like, oh, the clarity is what got me. And then that boom, that like rounded like bass that just, just suddenly all that, like, you know, the plucky instruments and the keyboard and that bass coming in to just fill it out just felt great. And then her vocal, just like actual velvet, but not quite velvet, like silk. It's like silk. Da, da, da. That vocal, like those type of vocals are always just so like the way they feel like mothering. I know that sounds odd, but they feel like a mum, but in like a good way, like, and she looks so cool, and her little movements, like, they're just so unique, and like the way she's staring dead into the lens, there's something about that is this powerful.
Say transient hut.
Oh, I love her vocal.
Water's the shell and we are the nut. But I saw a hand arch out of the barrel. Look at all the peaches.
She looks like she's dressed as like a Orthodox Jew. So I decided to read some of the comments just to see if anything said about the look. And I'm seeing that a lot of people being like saying they're terrified and they're traumatized. Someone saying she's like if the Babadook had an Amish punk cousin. So I don't know what's coming, but now I'm freaking out. I have anxiety. It's cool. I'm kind of glad I know something's coming. I just don't know what.
How do you celebrate? You can't appear inside of nowhere.
Oh, she's cool.
It's already dead.
She's like beautiful as
I
well.
know you have the dove. I'm
Oh, nice vocal
away.
there.
Looks like a date is set. Show the ferret to the egg. I'm not getting let along.
She's like hot. She is. Definitely. I love these little movements.
Rushed in to hold down your page, and now I sleep side words you do not read with me. I hear a song from inside the maze, the very one you made. You shook at the ivory mantle, was a poet, I knew to be gentle. When you have a child, so begins the braiding, and in that braid you stay.
She's literally like, a lot of people were saying in, you know, the comments as well, that she's like witchy. I actually agree with that. I saw someone say she would not have survived the Salem witch trials, which yes, but okay, I'm just, yeah, I'm loving the vibe of the song. I love that male vocal that was like underneath her vocal as well. I love that. I love the female and male vocal together.
Look at all the peaches.
Oh, I love this.
I want to celebrate. I can appearance out of nowhere. Look at all the peaches. It's already dead. I know you have the dove. I'm not getting wet.
It's like she's searching for something. What are these movements? Is there like a reason for them? Is there like story behind these movements? I am so curious. Or is it just her?
Looks like a date is set. Show the ferret to the egg. I'm not getting led along.
Oh, I'm not. Da-da-da-da-da. In the background. That was unique.
Ferret to the egg. I'm not getting led along.
Oh, nice guitar. Oh, yeah.
The wave of love is a transient heart.
Okay, I'm okay.
Water's the shell and we are the knot. But I saw a match struck outside the barrel. It's already dead.
Okay, that wasn't that scary, to be honest. But why? It's extremely artistic, and I actually love that. But I'm like, what's the message? I want to know what it all means. She's in a silk room. Let me just try and think of it. Before she was Amish looking, whatever she was, there was a vibe. And wicker hat, wicker shoes. The head and the feet are very important parts of us. The feet are for grounding. The head is the thoughts. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to like spirituality and chakra stuff and so on. So the head is very much connected to the astral spirituality, third eye, all of those things, the thoughts, dreams, hopes and stuff like that. And the feet are very much to do with grounding and being like planted within the earth, being like the physical and like reality presence side of us. Do you know what I mean? And they're both wicker, and I suppose wicker can go up in flames quite easily. Not necessarily that sturdy. Literally like wicker baskets can carry things though. I'm really going on one here. I feel like I'm making up a whole new thing here. But I don't know, I'm just trying to look into symbolism as much as I can. Wicker, yeah, the Wicker Man I think of as well, kind of creepy film. The silk room, no idea. There's a ladder in here. That suggests she's not stuck at all. She's come down here and she can come up when she wants to. So she's not stuck, she wants to be down here. But in the first bit, hang on here, sorry, the silk is paler and there's no ladder, so it suggests that she can't get out. But then it changes to this, where it's a bit more, there's a pinker light and there's a ladder so she can get out. I don't know. I think I'm just really going on a weird whim here.
Water's the shell and we are the knot. But I saw a match struck outside the barrel. It's already dead. I know you have the dove. I'm not getting wet. The barrel looks like a date is set. Show the ferret to the egg. I'm not getting let along.
That one's called the Just Broke My Hip dance.
The barrel.
Oh, it's quite nice to see her face again. However, I find it interesting. Her dance moves make me like literally feel quite like fine about my dance moves, because she's quite unique with her dance moves. And when I get dancing and my facial, actually, this mask is making me feel better about my facial expressions I make when I watch videos or listen to music too. So yeah, this song is actually all about you know, giving you self-esteem. I actually love these
Show
movements.
the ferret to the egg. I'm not getting let along. The barrel, it's
She's
already
gorgeous
dead.
though.
I know you have the dove.
Oh.
Looks like a date is set. Show the ferret to the egg. I'm not getting let along.
Okay, what does that mean? There's some freedom in that though. I love how she turned round and it was almost as if she went, that little thinking moment. She looked and she went, wait, I don't have to be like this. Is it about religion maybe? But I don't know. But it's like, I don't have to be trapped. I can be what I want. I can be free. And when she spun back around, it's that realization of, I can be loose. I can be free. There's nothing holding me back. And she's just in her pants and a t-shirt.
I know you have
Little
the dove.
maracas. Like, she's like, what am I doing? Oh.
Looks like a date is set.
And now she's really loose.
Show the ferret to the egg. I'm not getting let along.
I love those backing vocals.
The barrel, 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 the
Okay, great song, great video, great woman, great vocals, great lyrics. I didn't even get a chance. I'm going to look at the lyrics actually. I'm giving you the full thing here. I'm going to have a look at the lyrics. I loved it from start to finish though, by the way. I'm not going to read what's been said about them yet. I just want to read them and get my own sort of thoughts and feelings. So verse 1, I feel your love. I feel time is up. When I was a child, I never knew enough. What would that do to me? What would that do to me? What did that do to me? What did that do to me? What did that do to me? Okay. The wave of love is a transient hurt. Water's the shell and we are the knot. But I saw a hand arch out of the barrel. Kind of ambiguous, very, very cryptic, metaphoric here. I like the wave of love is a transient hurt. Like, obviously it's kind of negative, but it's like, yeah, there's something really beautiful about that line. Okay, pre-chorus, look at all the peaches, how do you celebrate? Can't appear inside of nowhere. Again, that's crazy. And that kind of relates to the video. Like, I was saying she's in that like silk room and there's no ladder. It's like she can't get out. And she's saying can't appear inside of nowhere, but she is appearing inside of nowhere. Like, what is that place? I don't know. Maybe there's some relation. The video was kind of relating to the words there. I don't know. The chorus, it's already dead. I know you have the dove. I'm not getting wet. Looks like a date is set. Show the ferret to the egg. I'm not getting led along. So it sounds like saying a relationship is dead, or something like that, and she's not going along with it anymore, basically. Verse 2. Rushed in to hold down your page, and now I sleep sidewards. You do not read with me. I hear a song from inside the maze, the very one you made. You shook at the ivory mantle. As a poet, I knew to be gentle. When you have a child, so begins the braiding, and in that braid you stay. Oh, that's interesting. What I will say is about when you have a child, so begin the braiding, and in that braid you stay. That sounds like family ties in the sense of like having that child. It's harder to break up. If you both have a child together, it's harder to break up because you're still gonna have to see each other if both parents want to be in their child's life. And it's like the braiding and so on. So you stay to make it easier. I don't know, but that's interesting. But it does definitely seem like people not really being in love with each other anymore. Pre-chorus 2. Look at all the peaches I want to celebrate. I could appear inside of nowhere. Look at all the peaches. And look at all the peaches is interesting because it's like they are a luscious fruit that are like very like beautiful and juicy and sweet, and do you know what I mean? So it's all like, it's almost like saying look at the bright side. But I saw a match struck outside the barrel. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but like match struck, so like a match like outside the barrel to set it on fire. I don't know. Right, I'm going to look at what Genius says now to get a better understanding. Oh, I might turn you around a bit now. The barrel is a mysterious song that has little discernible meaning. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, good. I was starting to feel like, am I just dumb or something? Or like, are these lyrics genuinely very cryptic? And Harding likes it this way. In NPR's All Song Considered article, she said, I realised that the video was a well-intended opinion of mine to just keep it loose. She says in our conversation, I feel we're expected to be able to explain ourselves after we've worked the space and have purpose. You know, a little bag that you carry around everywhere, but I don't necessarily have that in me the way you might think. Okay, so she's kind of ambiguous about it. She's kind of like, no. She's like, this song has a meaning to me, but I'm not going to explain it. You can figure it out. It can mean what it wants, just like it. There's something still a little bit personal in there for her that she's keeping for herself. Regardless of Harding's refusal to define the song's meaning, many people have theorised the topic is about childbirth. Interesting. Or possibly miscarriage, given multiple references to symbols of fertility and babies like doves, eggs, a date being set, death, and a direct mentions of a child. Yeah, that makes so much sense, actually. Obviously, I didn't think of it properly like that, but I did think of like parents and a child and so on like that. That's the one thing I got to, but I definitely didn't think of all those references. But I believe that makes so much sense. That's kind of crazy how much sense that makes. Harding describes the song and its accompanying video as serious but seriously happy. She added, I wanted to bring people into something for a bit and then let them go. So that's what that was about, really. People are just so keen to get to the bottom of stuff that's none of their business. I find that interesting because it's like, if you're making music, you know, making it public, people are going to want to know what it's about. That's just like kind of what I respect her decision to be private in it. Like I said before, I was like, that's kind of cool. Keep it so personal for herself. However, people are going to want to know. Like, people are curious. Do you know what I mean? That's literally human nature. So getting to the bottom of stuff that's none of their business. No, I get it, but I don't know. Maybe it just was so personal to her that, like, I don't know. But I feel like making it so ambiguous, people are going to ask way more questions than if it wasn't so ambiguous. But who knows? I like it though. So there's a question here saying, is the mask in the video relevant? And she said, somebody asked me a really wonderful question. I can't remember who it was, but she made a connection between me dancing and wearing a mask. I said I hadn't even, because I'd forgotten about Stop Your Tears and that clip. Then I said, oh, you know what it is? It's probably that. I feel like it makes the dance stronger because perhaps there's a repression about a masked being to me. You know, to me, it's quite a repressive image, and perhaps I like the idea of coupling this repression with, in my opinion, one of the ultimate forms of expression. Okay, so basically, let me just try and word that a little easier. It's like she's saying, whilst dancing is so expressive, she wanted to have like a kind of a mask that doesn't move or have any expression to be joint with that. So it's like very opposing things together. Yeah, but then she said, but I think I grew up with a lot of masks around because my mum was a puppeteer and mask maker and things like that. So yeah, I don't know, that was interesting. So yeah, I think that's what that is. So in a way, she kind of doesn't even know. She's just like, I don't know, just felt like drawn to it naturally on a spiritual feeling personal level, you know, which is cool actually, because it's so funny. It's like this video made me question so much. However, she's actually being quite private about it all and being like, I don't know. It's all very much, she's not fully set, or maybe she is, she just doesn't want to say, you know? I find that interesting. I really love the song though. Oh my God, that was a great song. I'm definitely going to be listening to that again. I can't wait to edit this to listen to it again as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram. And if you want to become a patron, then please do. Yeah, so yeah, see ya. Bye.